Greetings and welcome. I am so excited to be here. It is the first of the new year, January 1st, 2020, and I'm so excited to introduce myself to you. I am powered by love, and I'm just really excited about all the beautiful energy that's coming in the new year. And the first thing that I want to address is the twin flame energies that are, twin flames. I'm just going to give you a little bit of history here. I am a twin flame reader and healer. I've been working with twin flames now, and you'll see all my information below. I've been working with twin flames in healing and coaching programs since 2003, and in my private practice. And I also am a twin flame, so I'm just very grateful to be with you all today, and I'm just so humbly grateful for anyone who clicks and likes. And if this resonates with you, please stay tuned and subscribe and all those wonderful things. Find me on Instagram, also at I Am Powered by Love. Anyway, what we're going to be talking about today in today's twin flame reading is we're not really going to be looking at a lot of the planetary aspects, simply because I don't want to take up a lot of time. I'm going to go into that in part 2. This is a 2-part video. Really what I want to talk about right now with you all is where you are at right now inside of the energies of the planetary movements that have been happening, because there's a lot of separation, there's still a lot of running and chasing, and there's still a lot of healing that needs to come forth. And some parts of you have been doing the spiritual work, and the other half, whichever half you are, whether you're the divine feminine or the divine male aspects, you both are still teeter-tottering and still not connecting in the way that you should. And so these soul contracts come with a little bit of karmic history. So we're going to talk about where you are in the cycle of your karma right now, with the closing of a chapter that still is carrying some resonance over. And some of you have done a lot of shifting. You feel transformed, and you're ready to make some moves, in your relationship. And so where are you? Let's see, we're going to move this, my beauty. And actually, we're going to put a twin flame here. Let's see. Let's put you right there. It's my twin flame. One of them quartzes that I have. So I tend to, and then, and by the way, this one's self-healed, by the way. So it's one of my favorites. It's got a lot of rainbows in there. So, and it's phantom at that. So beautiful. So I've already taken the liberty for this video to shuffle the deck here, and one of the first things that stood out to me in the separation that I'm hearing is that we need to see what the energies are with the two of you. So I've already shuffled just to save a little time. And so here, these are my crystal cards. So this is the Quantum Quattro card. And this one, it's time to realize here with the Quantum Quattro that you're not responsible for the other person's healing. So I'm not sure if this is meant for the divine feminine or for the divine masculine, but in any case, whoever is not running, because it's a little bit of both, in both arenas. Some are running and some are not. if you're not the runner and you're the chaser, and you're at the place where you've evolved and you've gone through this huge transformation of energy, and you're ready to move forward, not only with your life, but the enjoyment of life, you want to be able to step into the power of that. And it's time to recognize here, the card is, this crystal is saying, and boy, do I have a quantum quattro. I might, in my pocket. I'm a crystal girl. No, but I do have that beautiful thing. Yes, I'm always laced up with crystals all the time. No, I don't have a quantum quattro. But so you must realize now, recognize that you're not responsible for the other person. You've been towing the line. You've been trying to reel that person in. You've tried to give as much love and care and be there in the relationship. And now you're ready to live and expand, and you're awakening to this part of yourself, the self that's in your contract. So that make whole place is starting to resonate with you. Excuse me, my nose is running. And then we have the golden healer. Yes. Okay, so this is speaking to the divine feminine right now. So with the golden healer, you yourself have your purpose in your twin, and you probably know a lot about twins, and so I'm going to be giving my own spin on the sacred union, the sacred marriage union of the divine twin. And so here I'm with the golden healer. This is a part of the life mission that the twin is on. And so in the merge, once you get past the separation, the runner, the chaser, that dynamic, the purpose, the soul purpose that's contracted between you is a great, powerful union in mission. And each of you carry a balance, a yin and yang, of abilities that are supposed to be presented to the collective. And so you're coming into your own here, and as a healer, as and whether that is peacemaker, someone who has resolution, but I'm hearing that you are starting to realize that you are also passionate about caring for those. And so whether you are a nurse, or whether you're looking to become a healer, or you're seeking out that part of your soul journey to more fulfill the purpose of who and why you are here, is a great part of this card. It is the activation, also the golden healer, of spiritual abilities and gifts and your passions and talents. And so that's here what we see represented in the golden healer. We're going to move those down. So I was in some meditation, and I said, okay, so I'm picking up a lot of twins. There's a lot of activity here. And so let's talk about the karma that is a requirement for you to fulfill and heal, which that's all souls, by the way. It's twin flames are not in a separate category, but there is a activational purpose of why you chose the twin, to push you into self-fulfillment, self-healing in that process. So where are you karmically in your soul's contract as a twin is what I wanted to know in the separation phase. And so these are karma cards. And so we have here is the planet aspect, which is Uranus. And that question is answered by here. I don't know if you can see that. Uranus. Stir up the situation by. The answer here lies within you. So Uranus is saying stir up the situation, do something unexpected that you wouldn't normally do with your twin, something that you don't normally do, and you're kind of already on that path. You're already moving in a direction of self-fulfillment and self-healing. And so, do something that they wouldn't expect. You normally are always trying to pacify this person. And so, sorry. I feel like as far as the golden healer aspect as well, and the quantum quattro, you spend a lot of your healing energy and your abilities trying to make this person whole, trying to bring this person into balance and into harmony so that they can fulfill that place in you. So do something unexpected. Begin to fill your life with joy and your passions, the things that ignite and give you joy, and things that just take you out of the world. Spend more time, in that self-fulfillment place that raises your vibration, that place where you are most free, the place where when you look out into the world, you are in yourself in fulfillment. And oh yeah, well, there we go. The spirit is saying this is the sign, the energy of Leo, the self-confidence to create. There we go. Right in line. So the doing something different is start creating your own path, your own world, and let that world be the effervescent joy and expression of your truth. Leo is about confidence and courage and joy and zest of life, living large and big and dynamic in energy. They draw and command big attention. And so that's the unexpected thing. Do the thing that is most you. And so the house that we are in, this is the third house of communication. It's let's see. Here we go. I don't know if you can see that. But this is in your third house. Get your ideas going. Some of you already kind of know exactly what it is that thrills you, that excites you, and you're moving into those arenas. And expect some unexpected pathways and doors to open that are following this, because the dynamic shifts that we have between the full moon and the eclipse as we roll into the new year 2020, it's about self-mastery and the clarification of intentions and focused intentions, how to bring those things to fruition, manifesting like energies. And so this is saying clearly the communication is now of action. Take those action steps, move into that creative flow that excites you and ignites you. Follow your passions. Allow your heart to expand. And speaking of heart, I'm hearing we're going to add a deck. Here we go. Expand your heart. And so let's see here. Oh, yes. Celebrate. Have some fun. Exactly. Do that unexpected thing now. Stop chasing. It's okay for that person to figure out their life on their own. That's what each twin is for. Whether you're the divine feminine or the masculine that is moving in these energies, it's time to play. It's this playtime. You've worked enough. You are already transformed. You are already feeling this dynamic energy calling you and urging you to step forward. And the thing about the twin is that it's like a lasso, you are tethered to this person with some dynamic etheric cords that go back for eons and eons and eons. This isn't like a normal corded relationship. So in your contract, your contract is with this person. And so, but now it's about you. And as you experience the freedoms, the joy, and the zest for life, and when you do it with zeal and love and with passion, and allow your heart to just expand, and allow that Leo energy, this is also some Capricorn energy. I feel like those energies of, the grand masculine, even though you are the part of the divine feminine, and even if you're the divine masculine in the situation, those energies are bold, they are big, they make statements. And so it's time to celebrate you, celebrate your life. That's what you need to do that's different. Oh, the sisterhood of the rose beauty. Oh, yes. This also speaks to the golden healer card. There we go. Divine sisterhood of the rose. You are blossoming into the sacred part of your twin. And it only needs to be one of you that walks into that path and that unfoldment and that enlightenment of that resonance, and remaining there, growing in that space. And that tether that I was just speaking of, that tether that comes along with it draws them. And as you're pulling them, I can see that you still want to pull them into this newness of life with you. Hold on to the intention of that. See them as healed, see them as whole, and see them as individually complete, but not completing you. You complete yourself. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being and integration. Here we go. This is what the closure for you of 2019 was like. And so as we step into 2020 in the energies of mastery, of the master, of all things, of ourselves most importantly, as a twin, we must, heal ourselves first. And in so doing, well, it's said, well, it's already there. Well, there it is. That self-mastery brings you together. This is coming together. For those of you who've been doing spiritual work, those of you who have been doing Reiki and your meditations and soul retrieval, working on your soul contract, activating your DNA, working with your chakras, if you've been working with a spiritual coach, all those things get you closer to, this is what they're saying, bringing you together. But in separation, each soul must find itself healed. Oh, master your heart. Bringing love into the situation. So when you're holding those cords and you're thinking about that person, you want to send and hold sacred space of love. But you can only hold that space for your twin. This is not the babying phase or the pacifying stage. This isn't about, getting them to see that this is the greatest love ever. First of all, because that's not what the twin flame is about. It's great to have the love of your life, and trust me, I can say that like no other. But at the same time, you both have to be whole. And so mastering your heart and being able to expand your heart out beyond the hurt and the pain of the loss, the separation, the disengagement, the detachments that keep happening. You have to forgive. It's part of the experience. It's pushing you forward in your evolution. And as you step into each step of your evolution, raising your vibration, mastering that vibration, the more love you can send to your twin, whether it be you're the divine feminine or you're the divine masculine, vice versa, you can send and send that energy out energetically so that they can start moving, breaking up that debris, of those lower densities that are surrounding them. Yes, nurture you is nurturing them. Nurture yourself. Nurture your dreams, your passions, and that playfulness. Enjoy this moment. Enjoy this year. Find the things in your heart and soul that bring that aspect. We have a new moon, a full moon coming up here in Cancer. There's a lot of emotional tension there that needs to be released. Please, go into that place of joy and passion. And wow, transcendence. Yes. So here we have Lord Shiva, the destroyer. And so also all of those things of 2019, those are have moved on. Those energies have moved on. You are in the transcendence phase now. You yourself are moving to the awakened higher self. You are moving in the energies of expansion. And as you expand, the clingy feelings of the pull of the twin, that dynamic, elevate your other half of the sacred union. The divine sacred marriage is Freya. And there is a beginning with every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Freya, by the way, is a twin herself. And she is of the divine feminine. But the crazy thing about Freya is she was also a warrior. She's a protector. And she has the powers to go between the veil. So we're also going back to the golden healer, as well as the aspects of Shiva, and here Lord Shiva, and the awakening, and the sisterhood of the rose, simply because we're talking about going between physical and dimensional energies, and the universe, as it's unfolding its mysteries, is revealing that this time of right now in your twin is the most dynamic aspect that you have or will witness, because you are now about to walk into your own mastery of this union. And it seems to have had its control over you for so very long. So very long. I'm sorry, my channel is kicking in now. It wants to say what it needs to say. And so your mastery now, and all that you've learned through 2019, and actually those energies were stirring way well before then. You're coming into your own with confidence. You're coming to a place where you better understand who you are and what you want and what you deserve. And you have this deep unconditional love, but this love that you feel for your other half of your twin in the sacred marriage union is to help you fold in this love. Nurture it for yourself, about yourself. Become the master of that energy in you, and enjoy life you haven't been able to enjoy, trying to hold on to this relationship. It's already there for you. This is about you. You've done the work, and so much upheaval, so much push and pull in 2019, and some of you are ready to give up. Lady Nada, heart awakening. I'm talking about the heart here for a good moment, and so the expression of the heart really, really wants to shine through right now. I don't know, did I show you Freya? Let's see Freya really quick. Whoa, guess we're not going to see Freya. And so we are heart awakening. I don't know if that's coming through or not. And so we're talking about divine love and unconditional love that comes along with the twin flame. And so this card is culminating that the giving and receiving come in balance. But unconditional love, that expansion of unconditional love, is so much greater than the love that you are giving in your twin. This love and yourself as a healer and yourself, as you are giving and expanding in your own gifts and abilities, because I'm hearing that a lot of you are starting to, in your journey of spiritual awakeness, and as you go through conscious shifts and you're elevating and vibrating, you're wanting to expand into spiritual modalities. And love is the highest resonance that we all came to be. We are created in love and powered by love. And the heart awakening, the shift of not loving yourself in the form of ego and narcissism and power. We're talking about the love that serves, the love that gives. And also, when we love in this capacity, when we expand through this capacity, I want you to understand that you are able to actually manifest lightning speed all that you desire, because your resonance is so high. As you vibrate, the things that you wish and desire become yours as a magnet. We talk about gratitude is wonderful to have, but when we have love, when we've let go of the anguish, and when we've let go of the painful memories, and when we let go of what he did and what she said and what they did, and how the dynamic has been so painful and frustrating, and why won't they love me, and why won't they, those parts now, we need to release that. That is part of the twin flame contract. We need to let that part, because it got us here. It's getting us to the place where now we are about to be able to not just elevate our life, but elevate our twin, but in the resonance of love and awakening the heart. I see not only the coming together, but the clearing of energies, the acceptance. You have to stop looking at it as a win or lose scenario. Both of you are winners. It's just taking one of you a little bit longer to get there. And so I want to close out with much gratitude to the energies as they are supporting your divine sacred marriage. The union of the twin is a dynamic that honestly, I'm grateful, to all the twins. Last year was a great year for many of the twins that I've worked with, actually got married. So I want you to hold faith, hold space for your twin. I'm going to pull one more card. In closing, because I want to know, I'm hearing that you are already, some of you are already shifting past your twin, and you're worried that you're going to lose this connection. Actually, quite a few of you are worried that, is this the end? And there's some hidden aspects that he or she, well, there we go, believe in the impossible. You have to hold space is where they left off, but holding space, believe in the impossible. What is this other person thinking and feeling right now? Because they've kind of shut down communication on you, haven't they? You want to know. You're feeling great, but somewhere in the back of your mind, you're wondering, are you losing this connection? Is he or she gone for good? Am I okay to move on? Ooh. Some of you twins are really shook right now. Do they still love me? Some of you haven't talked in a while. Can you telepathically hear your twin? Can you feel them? Now, these are serious questions because, feeling your twin, hearing them, connecting with them, going between dimensions and being in higher frequency is so very important to the connectivity. You can almost see what they're doing. You should be able to. I wish my twin would. No, I'm just playing. Whoa, hey, luck is on your side. That question you're asking, luck is on your side. I know that seems like a random type of card. So let's talk about this one. Okay, this is believe in the impossible. So first of all, this is the blue moon. Blue moon, don't know if you can see that nice and clear. This is the blue moon. Comes around every once in a while. Believe in the impossible. Because this coming together, although you don't see it, you still need to move forward. Experience the freedom and the joy that this life has afforded you. But just know, right now we've got Cap energy all over the place. We've got the yin and yang coming in with the Cancer full moon, first full moon of the year, riding in on the 10th. Luck is on your side. So this twin flame energy, this feeling that you have, this fear, it's not real. And Freya, who slid over there, is saying that some of these things, these illusions, because of your past experience in your twin, these are all illusions. It's time to let them go. Believe in the impossible. Believe in you is believing in them too. Holding hope and faith in sacred space for love and allowing that expansion of yourself and allowing your heart to awaken and aliven and let the love just course through your veins will bring so many more things to you. It's all coming to you right now. And with that, I'm going to close out this session with peace, love, joy, and just hold some sacred space. I feel like right now I need to send out some energy. Just clearing some of this energy. Clearing. We're going to delete all the negativity we are going to release right now. We're going to remove all the negative thoughts, fears, and worries. you to focus if you can. Just close your eyes. Move into the space of relaxation. And I want you to focus on yourself, and I want you to focus on your twin. And I want you to put your twin in a cocoon and in a nice bubble. Soft, glowing light. And say, I love you as I love myself. I love you as I love myself. And begin as you say it, and just keep repeating it softly. We're going to keep moving that energy out and out. We're going to let that ground down. I am so very grateful. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And if this resonates with you, please like, share, visit me. All my stuff is below there. And I am powered by love. I am so very honored to speak with you and to serve you and to read with you. You can find more about me and Twin Flames and all that I do at IamPoweredByLove.com, www.IamPoweredByLove.com. And please forgive me, I'm so new to this, and as soon as I figure out the YouTube thing, I will edit some of this stuff out, but I'm just going in the flow as the universe has spoken to my heart, and my twin, and is an integral part of everything that I do. And so I just want you to know that several and many people get there. You will too, and all is well. This is telling me here, and should be telling you. Last card, luck is on your side. And you make your own luck, by the way. You are a powerful manifester. And we're gonna get this twin union sealed in 2020. Stay tuned. We're gonna be looking at all kinds of aspects over the course of the year.